Hey guys, so today we're going to learn about the transformation of exponential graphs. Our first example shown is a vertical translation. The exponential function in purple is shifted 2 units down from the function in red because the constant 2 is being subtracted from the original function f of x. If we were to add the constant 2 to the original function f of x, the graph of the new function would shift up 2 units from the original graph. Our new example here demonstrates a horizontal translation. If you look closely at the two functions, a constant is being added to the exponent only, not the whole function. This change to the exponent will cause the graph to shift horizontally rather than vertically. Since we added 2 to the exponent, our new graph g of x shifted 2 units left from the original graph in red. Subtracting 2 would have the opposite effect on the original graph. Subtracting a constant from the exponent would shift the graph horizontally to the right. I highlighted the two ordered pairs in yellow to show the shift. Notice that our y-coordinates are the same. This next example shows reflections of an exponential function f of x about the x and y axis. G of x is reflected about the x-axis and h of x is about the y-axis. The difference between the two is the placement of a negative sign. The negative sign specifies a sign change, so if the base of the power is already negative, you would change it to a positive to reflect about the y-axis. The same goes for the reflections about the x-axis. The same goes for the reflections about the y-axis. If the exponent x is already negative, then you would change the sign to a positive to get a reflection. This example demonstrates stretching and shrinking vertically. What I did here was to start off with the function in blue f of x equals 2 to the power x, then applied the rules for stretching and shrinking functions vertically. The function g of x shows a function shrunk vertically. If you look at the function g of x, you will notice that I multiplied it by 1/2. If you multiply an exponential function by a positive real number between 0 and 1, the graph will shrink vertically. Now, h of x in purple is an example stretching an exponential function. In order for you to stretch the graph vertically, you must multiply the original function by a positive number greater than 1, which in this example I use 3. Last but not least, we have stretching and shrinking horizontally. This is not much different to stretching and shrinking vertically. If you look at the 3 functions I used to the left of the screen, you will see that now we are placing a coefficient in front of the exponent x. Here's the difference. If you multiply the exponent x by a positive real number greater than 1, the graph will shrink horizontally. If we multiply the exponent by a number between 0 and 1, it will stretch the graph horizontally. As you can see, h of x is being quite stretched. Well, this is all I have for you today, so good luck, and I hope this video helps.